Alright, welcome back. I'm again yet inside Makerere University, and what a better place to start my video other than on Pool Road. This is almost like a secondary highway along campus, because on the other side has University Hall, Male Students Hall, then this is Mitchell Hall, then I see the Senate building, then you go here side, find Nkrumah and Silver Hall, then Livingston and Africa. So it is a heavily trafficked road. Anyway, today is the first Sunday of 2026. That you see there, I used to have containers on the perimeters, but they have been taken away, and that's the staff canteen. Anyway, let's take this route. This is the Senate building, and it houses the office of the registrar, and then also the dean of students and anything related with registration and admission. This right here is the music, dance and drama school. This is the look of it on Sunday, but anyway, it's already a holiday, so Makerere generally is very desolate. And here you'll actually find the UBA bank. I think I own an account there. And the trees are calm and quiet. It's actually 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and because it should be a time for church, I'm going to take this opportunity to take you on a tour and pass the neighborhoods of the religious center close here. That is St. Francis Chapel and St. Augustine Chapel. Alright, so let's go. And oh, this man is really calling me. So anyway, I'm on Lincoln Road. Let me first answer this call. Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, I don't want to sorry.
Oh, Chidi, okay. Okay, I think they were trying to call another person. I thought they were doubling down on their call. And this is the Senate building on the front side. Let me just show you a few things that it may have on itself. I think I've given you the histories and years of some of this building in one of my previous videos, so check them out. But the Senate building, actually, Senate division, I don't know what Senate division is. Academic registrar, then Senate division, exams transcript division, certificate and ceremonies unit on level 5, gender mainstreaming directorate. There's actually a school of gender that side, which is interesting. Directorate of research and graduate training, conference hall, undergraduate admissions, and then directorate of quality assurance, dean of students, ICT support unit, students identity card. And yep, it's called the Senate building, Department of the Academic Registrar. I'm going to take this footpath. I think I've not taken you between this footpath. There's actually an amazing tree that has been colonized by parasitic plants. It is an eucalyptus tree, if you see at the top, but I see some other climbing trees, which is interesting, shooting their buttress roots to the ground. This, I don't understand it, but when it blooms, it really blossoms. And we're going to take the alley between the Central Training Facility and School of Social Sciences. It's part of a certain college, which I'll show you in a bit. And this Central Training Facility were built, I think they built 2 of them, and was to cater for the need of more lecture rooms as student populations boom. At the time when the university introduced evening courses, there was barely no lecture spaces in this facility. And one, which is the other side, called Yusuf Lule, came into existence. In just a moment, I'm going to show you what they chose to name this. Wow, interesting stairs. I have always wondered whether terrazzo is beautiful or I have not seen alternatives, but this is terrazzo. And I'm inside Makerere University. You can see the main building, the Ivory Tower, but that in a moment. I still wanted to show you this. This is actually University Road going into that direction, and it comes all the way from the main gate, the direction I'm pointing at, and lo and behold, Frank Ali Muizo Central Training Facility. Frank Ali Muizo actually was one of the principals of Makerere University, or vice chancellors for that matter, and I'm told it was disappeared by the then Idi Amin government. So this place like it were a threat for liberal thinkers. Makerere University is a premier university because it's graduated multiple presidents of Africa and has been a great contributor in the post-independence movement. Now, this that you see right there is the bust of the first president of Tanzania, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, unveiled by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni on the occasion of celebrating the 50th anniversary of the University of East Africa in 2013. Mwalimu Julius Nyerere was the Chancellor of the University of East Africa. Basically, I presided on ceremonies. Supported by UNESCO. I don't know the role of UNESCO, whether whatever it be, it is honest and genuine. Now, this structure there is actually a part of the College of Social Sciences, the School of Social Sciences being in front, but it is a broader college. And let me see what it constitutes. It's actually not College of Social Sciences. It is, let me draw you closer. It's the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. And this is some of the map that shows you what is the Office of the Principal, College Registrar, College Bassa, School of Languages and Communications, the School of Liberal and Performing Arts, School of Social Sciences, School of Women and Gender Studies, Psychology. So the arrows point you to where all those divisions are. For now, let's head to church. And okay, I'm not going to church, but I'm just going to show you church. There's actually a road called Quarry Road, and I'm told most of the stones that built the first foundations of the university came from that quarry. And next to it, or where the quarry was, are quarry flats. I think after excavating it was leveled to show Center of Language and Communication Services, Translation Office. Interesting. Translating what? I don't know. This is an interesting entrance. Do not litter. I don't know why adults need to be reminded, but I like how beautiful the garbage bins are right there, so no reason to litter. But let's use this central route. I suppose that was supposed to be their main entrance, and then were lecture rooms and offices, were also offices. Anyway, I've never been here, and I've never attended their lectures, so I wouldn't know. Interesting though. Not even though, the kind of burglar. I no longer see this kind of art done. The burglars are solid metal, well twisted into place. Interesting tree. Whatever the name of the tree, I actually don't know. But let's go here, and soon we will meet St. Francis Chapel. St. Francis Chapel. One of the religious establishments. There's actually a video where I talk about when it was established. What you see with clay bricks, that is the School of Languages. And lo and behold, St. Francis Chapel. Right here, you can hear the sound of music as people pray. I don't know why they would put a ribbon on this space. To me, it's kind of wasteful, because this is supposed to be a ramp. People with disabilities are supposed to pass here. Interesting. And I don't know why they chose to plant some desert plants here, cactus, why they don't want to spend time watering. And this is the entrance. At times I fear to pray from these places because people act all pious and religious, standing all outside where these are ushers. But today we have vehicles here. A lot of people, even those that finished university, still return to pray from within campus. Now in front we are going to actually meet St. Augustine to cater for the Catholic communities. These cars, some of them are not for the weak-hearted, these are really old people. Anyway, Okay, probably not only the Protestants are parking here, but I see the one for the Catholic Church is mostly empty. Or maybe the Catholics are not very zealous. And that structure almost looks semi-identical to this one. So I don't know whether they were funded at the same time. Minor differences. That one was expanded during my time. Okay. This is the general outlay. I think most of some parts were just extension. And this is the main building, gutted in fire, now refurbished back to life. Today I am going to slope down with that route. And the building actually next to this St. Augustine Chapel, well inscribed, is the College of Agriculture. Still has Christmas decor, and it's a bit quiet. I think I'm too early. The first service at 7 up to 9. Okay, let me head in this direction, and that's we head down. Okay, that is a weird name, Chapel Lane, but I guess roads need to be so intuitive. School of Forestry, Environment, and Geographical Sciences. I think very few people studied. That structure seems to be small. Anyway, interesting trees. This is a fruit tree. This is an avocado. Oh, this is the St. Augustine Students Center. There was a time before they built the center training facilities, evening students used to use them for lecture rooms. I see trees in here. I was going to be tempted to use the other route, but I think let me use it because I believe I've never passed it here, to prevent me overly going in the negative direction. So this is St. Augustine Chapel, morning mass, 7 a.m., 9 a.m., and so on and so forth. Okay. So let's head. And what you see in front is the Lumumba Hall of Residence. We saw St. Francis and the round structure with the football turf. It's actually St. Francis Student Center. I think all of them decided to copy each other. What the Catholics do, the Protestants try to do, and rarely vice versa. But I think Catholics more plan theirs very well. And I think this is Kasubi View Road. I also see a lane right in front there. Uganda is actually in election time. We are going to elect the president on the 15th, basically 11 days from now, seeing that today is the 4th. I see 5-woman council. And that is the party that is really making rounds with the opposition and all of that. Anyway, I think people are trying to get to the 9 a.m. service, so I think this may be mostly Catholics. I don't know whether the Protestants also have at the same time, but Lumumba Hall was renovated recently. That's why it's looking a little new, mostly paint work, and I don't know what else they really did, but the structure was fine. And okay, it's gifted by trees. I see someone planted mangoes. Interesting. And let's slope. We're going to meet actually West Road. And West Road, that's because we are literally on the western side of Makerere University. More of Lumumba Hall, huge and unique. See this? Probably that's also staff quarter. How high ranking these ones are, I don't know. See palm trees. Then I see this plant. I saw this while I was a child. I don't know whether it was reconstructed. The structure which was repainted. Whom does it belong to? Probably these were the workers that were supposed to service to the Lumumba Hall and provide help to the more of those structures right there. Anyway, I think they were low-cost housing for support staff. Now this route, when you take it, will take you straight to the Makerere University main pitch, main grounds. I think this place holds memory of the staff that lived on these roads. So they see a lot of fruit trees, which probably may be reminiscent of old stuff. But nowadays they're into the habit of not providing accommodation to their current staff. I don't know why. I think this was the best choice of street, and I'll get to meet a lot of people coming into the university. Probably these are students that decide to stay around campus, or probably those who long finished and still try to live the nostalgic memories of the past. Yeah, but it's a nice stretch, and I'm walking in the middle of the road. It's actually a great place to be. I see someone who looks a little familiar. I don't know whether they do recognize me, but if they don't, well and good. I'll be grateful. Pine tree. Wonder how old this one is. And they grow very quickly. I hate the wood they produce though. Very fragile. Not good for construction. Shrinks a lot. Also we got who planted sugarcane? I wonder whether these buildings are still available. That wall looks like it's bulging out, sliding out. Or it's me who is not seeing very well. And it was designed to be slanted. Soil actually creeps. These are some of the foundation. Chinese simango trees. Yeah, these are really old staff houses. Interesting. But some people are always using to pray. So if you go and play football on this Sunday morning, I think these are also more of staff quarters, where this one was long abandoned. It appears as if they have slanted walls. I could be wrong. Oh, looks like it is cracking. Do people live there? Interesting. I'm not sure. But yeah, so on the other side of the perimeter wall, you'll actually find Sapolokagwa Road. Is this a rubbish pit or someone actually stays there? It's hard to say. The university will surprise you. Actually, if the university wanted, it could house all of its staff. This is more of those staff buildings. And definitely these must be support staff. These buildings are very old from the looks of them. They're poorly maintained also. Interesting. But we will find ourselves heading into the distance. So it is going to take